Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of Zyke, Defender of the Fallen. We're off here to the exciting 1 vs 1 on Angle. Between in the north, we got Miragefla fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, the Panzerdivision rolling ahead here with Storm, Fortified Armor, and Luftwaffe Supply Doctrine versus in the south. We got Insane Spanky fighting for America for the 5th Infantry Division, tasked with holding this series of farms and fields against the Germans. With Rifle, Armor, and Airborne Company with bulletins for infantry and grenades, whereas Miragefla's all Panzer Grenadier. Pioneers moving down the west there with the MD424 and Grenadiers following up there. Meanwhile, we got for Spanky here rushing for the western field point with his rear echelons, other civilian squad there moving up the east. He's got right from the west, so in this case he's probably sort of rushing ahead there, trying to secure vital points and sort of throw off his opponent, secure vital points and the likes. The aggressive and bold approach here by Insane Spanky, using some reasonably inexpensive troops there for the Americans anyways. Wiring off fierce. Miragefla clearly focusing on the western side here and basically doing what he can to ensure that his cutoff point here is going to be somewhat difficult to Spanky, sort of you to rush up and hold. More Grenadiers on the way from Miragefla. After he grabbed the fuel, he basically pulls back. In fact, it looks like he isn't even trying immediately to connect it, but he's probably trying to just, make sure that Miragefla has to spend a lot of time just trying to grab the points. That way, slowing down his resource gain. Meanwhile, he's not even going for his own. He's just sort of setting up more of a cordon here in the eastern side of the map. So that's a very interesting sort of order of capturing there for Spanky. Very, very unusual in fact, but not necessarily a bad one. But there we go, going for the fuel. Meanwhile, Rifleman continues to grab the other points here, setting up the front line there against Miragefla's front. Pioneer sneaking about there. Miragefla perhaps being unsure what to expect from Spanky. I mean, he hasn't actually seen him yet at all. There's been no shots fired. There's just been points been grabbed. And there we go. Looks like he's going to pull off here. Flanking up and getting behind there. Very good, very good. Nice little trick there. You can do an angle, and which you actually rarely see. But there you go. Spanky is in fact now going for it. Displaying some very good angle flanking. There we go, moving up Grenadiers on the 5. Pioneers moving up the support, so they're going before setting up the shot. But at the same time, now we got an assault here from the south. All of a sudden, Miragefla here is wedged in between two types of attacks. Rifle pull back here, allowing the other rifle sweeps to they also pull back. In this case, the Spanky just sort of poking in, prodding, trying to figure out perhaps what Miragefla is up to, just freaking him out a bit, because right now we basically got 3 possible points of attack here for Spanky. And of course the question is for Miragefla how he's going to handle that. He's getting more Grenadiers, so perhaps he should consider more MD42s, try to deal with all the infantry, sort of push it back. But there you go, pushing out again. Now striking in from here. This piece of bocage is a very nasty piece of bocage that can really make it difficult for you to actually sort of sensibly hold this point. But he would probably need this either machine gun sort of in place towards around here, machine gun bunker, and that might actually work out there for Miragefla. Rifling up and engaging Grenadiers, but they have heavy cover. The Grenadiers do not have to fall back, and again, sneaking up. He just keeps prodding, poking, ensuring Miragefla has to remain paranoid around his cutoff point. That is some absolutely rare angle play for Companies 2. For Companies 1, that is actually quite the norm, but in Companies 2, it is so rare to see someone play angle like this. Yet there you go, Spanky is just playing it. And there you go, Rifleman push back, pushed a bit too fast. Miragefla is finally a bit more prepared. Rifleman under 5 and MD42 Grenadiers as well, grabbing further territory. Sniper on the way of Miragefla, going for the heavy tier 1, which is versus the Americans, always I think a bit risky. Meanwhile, he's going for the lieutenant, so Spanky here, keeping up with the momentum and his aggressive style of play there, so just go for the lieutenant, probably follow up with him 20. And he's also gone for Rifle Company, which is actually sometimes been seen. And he got flamethrowers there for the rear echelons, ready to cook up some krauts. Meanwhile, we got Miragefla pushing for the east. We got fuel caches going down on the cutoff point. Could indicate Spanky might be playing some very aggressive further play there in terms of tech. Either way, that's only going to make things more tricky here for Miragefla in some centres. There you go, pushing up for the south. There's only one MD42, so he can't really hold all of that. Another MD42 might have helped, but he's again gone for a pretty heavy tier 1, so either way, he's a bit of risk there. Sniper moving up there, the Scharfschütze. MD42 just been pushed back here, and there we go, with a single push here. Spanky has pretty much collapsed the entire western side. There we go, setting up. He's doing it within the arc of fire here of the machine gun bunker, ensuring they can't actually grab it, so that's a small, I suppose, relief there for Miragefla. Small tactic there. There's being overwhelmed. More flamethrowers from Spanky. Rifleman occupying nearby buildings, forcing the Grenadiers away. Pioneers to fall back as well. Further fighting here. MD42 taking heavy damage there from the flamethrowers and the rear echelons, so they have taken some loss themselves from Sniper. MD42 almost wiped out there. but at least would have been recoverable for Miragefla. But still, some very aggressive play there. Very aggressive play. Spanky really just going all in against Miragefla. Pioneers moving in. Another squad there for Miragefla. Yet he's yet to take up. So he's planning for flamethrowers, minesweepers, or what is he thinking? Meanwhile there, Reason's pushing back the Pioneers. Lieutenant has arrived there for Spanky, and he could actually go for the M20 now. Sniping up there on the rifle, and we got the M20 now for Spanky. Quite a lot of action here in the first few minutes of the game. A lot of intense shooting, flanking, and other bits. Rifleman, the Lieutenant moving ahead here, sniper opening up, getting a quick kill there on the Rifleman. Grenadiers there in perhaps a spot of trouble. Lieutenant moving in. Moving up. Needs to take up. Has yet to do so. Sniper getting a few more kills. The Lieutenant actually now a bit exposed, while the Rifle squad falling back. M20 almost done. And in fact, Miragefla will be very unprepared for it. He doesn't, have any real anti-tank weapon besides the Panzerfaust to deal with the M20. He has yet to take up. So right here, Spanky's got a sizable advantage, just sort of momentum and initiative, but also now teching.
Ready for action.
But there we go. M20 arriving here for Spanky, pushing ahead for America. M20 getting the armored skirts for a bit of extra, survivability. Pioneers moving up the flowing rifle, hunting down the Rifleman, trying to do some damage. There you go. Cooking poor John, sending the rest running. And M20 sending up here, hiding at the very edge of the map, perhaps planning a sort of deep flank, hitting Miragefla from an unexpected angle. And there you go, Miragefla finally taking up a bit of a delayed one. Always a bit of risk there versus the Americans if they do go for a platoon command post. But lately a lot of American players do tend to go for this one instead. So to a certain extent you're not quite as, pushed towards it. But right now, that's very much the case here. Miragefla perhaps was expecting his opponent to actually go for the company command post and the captain. M20 striking in here now. They sort of managed to drag up attention. He then hits from another angle. Well done there. In fact, he might be going after the sniper. The sniper exposed there, trying to locate him. Miragefla ordering his sniper not to shoot no matter what. Rifleman ordering ahead and charging straight for the Grenadiers. Fire the MD42. Can't quite open up. Got Reasons moving up ahead. Panzerfaust on the M20, doing some damage. Like to make a nice company up, but will he be enough time here? Grenadiers fighting versus Rifleman. Push back there. Reasons under fire. Losses inflicted. Tense action there. We've got Rifleman versus Pioneers. And there you go. Even just popping out here to repair. Close to the fuel pump, might even try and take it. Reasons there pushed back by the MD42. And we got a Lieutenant there flanking up behind. Again, almost got him. Almost got him with the sniper. No. Too slow there. Too slow. Oh. Gets away with a sliver of health. And there we go, we got a 2-2 on the way there from Miragefla. I like to punch Spearwagon to also help deal with M20, but also perhaps keep Spanky's infantry a bit more under check, or at least keep his flanks a bit more secure by having a better idea what his opponent is doing. But there you go, M20 keeps at it again. Spanky is relentless. Swinging about there with his M20 a bit.
Waiting for deployment.
Pioneers reinforcing, 2-2 almost there. There we go. Like to punch Spearwagon now. M20 just keeps trying about like a tiny menace. We got Incendiary around here trying to help do damage, catch it. And there you go. Good series of hits, tears it down. Almost got there, but popping smoke pulling out. And the 2-2 will not be fast enough to actually pursue the hunting down. Still, that should buy Miragefla just a bit of time there. Of course, if Spanky will then sort of use the reaction to help repair the M20, could very quickly get back in the fight. Meanwhile, up north, we've got Pioneers versus Rifleman moving ahead. A bit of support here from perhaps the 2-2. Could clear out the Rifleman and allow Miragefla. Oh, no, the Rifleman fall back there in the face of the Pioneers. Slightly unexpected. Slightly, but not fully. Bit of quiet here then from Miragefla, not a lot happening. Got a massive push here from Spanky. Rifleman supported by the Lieutenant. 2-2 there, spotting the American horde. A tide of olive green. M20 fixed up, there you go, using both reactions to help prepare, though the vehicle did nothing in this case. Enjoying, and they for once didn't have to fix up the bloody vehicle. There you go, rolling ahead. Then good use of the Bokash, mines right here, cheeky. And there you go, full assault here from Spanky, charging forward. Got a bit of trouble, got sniper there, hanging back. Need to open up. Nope. Oh, actually, a bit of a awkward position. There you go. Intended rounds again. Actually ensuring that they're going to be very punishable here for the rifle to charge forward. Very good. Heavy loss then inflicted on the rifle, and there you go. Further casualties piling up. Eventually 2 for the MD42, increasing suppression. Lieutenant flanks up Grenadier snipers, and there you go. M20 moving up. MD42, they're almost out of rounds, and there you go. Rifle moving in, suppressed. Pin. Then this should perhaps try and consider going off a rifle grenade here, but no, might already be too late. Rifle then moving forwards again. Heavy damage, sniper holding back. Close. Also looks like he's already lost the Grenadier squad. There he goes, now forced back as well. A heroic defense of Miragefla, but simply put, not enough. Perhaps if he just allows enough to snow away, I think he might have had a better chance than Hanks to just constantly micromanage each shot there. That might have been a slight mistake there by Miragefla. There you go, M20 moving in, engaging the Pioneers, opening up their close range. Another option might have been if he'd gone for early storm doctrine, ambush, camouflage. Could perhaps just given a bit of extra boost there in terms of damage. But there you go, M20 moving in. 2-2 needs to move in to cut off the M20 Pioneers. Barely get away. Fighting over here. Pioneers rushing a bit as well. We've got Panzer going to be arriving here. Miragefla going for some more tough infantry. And there he goes. Some good hits with the 2-2. On the M20. A few hits though. Well, misses, I'm about to say. But failed. Back here, troops reinforcing, healing up. Sometimes we actually had this intense match on Angleville. Rifle moving ahead, aggressive, determined. Meanwhile, Bunker going up there, troops reinforcing. 2-2 will have need to support the Grenadiers, but no sign of that. Instead, he's quickly rushed off the field again, but now we do have the Panzer Grenadier. Moving up with their Sturmgewehrs, and plenty of bullets there for increased accuracy to make them a bit more lethal versus American troops. Miragefla does have a victory point lead, but that's about it. He's really sort of having in terms of leads. This Spanky just keeps up the pressure, keeps up the harassment, just keeps up that old school Angleville play there versus Miragefla. Absolutely outstanding. Troops reinforcing, bunker up here for Miragefla, Grenadiers reinforcing. And more mines here from Spanky. He is really doing his best there to make things miserable for Miragefla and any vehicles he might get, and certainly any armor he might get down the road. Panzer Gun is going straight for the fuel point. That's going to require the M20 then, or just a very large push. Not entirely sure what Miragefla is detaching his Panzer Gun is from the rest of the force like that. I would describe it as perhaps a bit risky. Miragefla quickens are now taking up, perhaps going for a Pack 40 or perhaps more Panzer Gunners. But there we go. Not what he does. The way he's attacking, he's not attacking head on. He's actually sort of swinging past behind the Panzer Gunners, meaning that, you know, if they try to retreat, then they're going to find themselves in a lot of danger. But at the same time, it also then allows, you know, once you set them running, to then again do what he likes to do, which is strike through here. Which again, Miragefla really, I think, should at this point consider bunker or another machine gun just to cover that part of the map. There we go, moving up to the 2 sniper needs to shoot. Doesn't have enough initiative for incendiary explosive rounds. MG42 setting up their Grenadiers as well. There we go, lots of damage, and there we go. And Spanky's assault in this case was halted in the nick of time there for Miragefla. And there we go, he's taken straight up here, being used of the fuel. All the advantage so far has gone to the move straight for armor. Good work there by Spanky. No dilly-dallying about there with the company command post. He's going straight for the tanks, and of course he's got the EC8 waiting, ready to support the 5th Infantry. Grenadiers moving towards the east, and there you go, catching the vehicle a bit there. Or in this case, I'm rifling out in the open. 2-2 gaining veterancy 2, and we got a Pack 40 on the way from Miragefla. Still no tech up, he will probably need that soon to have a decent chance of fighting the EC8. To the way that Spanky so far can handling his vehicles and infantry, which is very aggressively. And Pack 40 might find itself a bit short than sort of dealing with any armoured assaults. Another push here through the centre, MG42 now set up here, but of course a bit more exposed, but with a major assault going through here, he probably doesn't have to worry about any movement through there. Moving ahead, slowly spreading out there, breaking up from the march formation into something a bit more appropriate for an attack. Major arriving there for Spanky, a major headache arriving there from the last blast enough, and there go up change to the MG42, but of course note the way he's attacking, and he's even calling in white phosphorus on the MG42, so even as Miragefla is now making a major push down the eastern side of the map. Spanky's already shifting the angle of attack. Oh god, the MG42 there, eventually to wiped on it too, machine gun bunker up now, rifling straight for the white phosphorus, getting suppressed there, perhaps a bit of a mistake there by Spanky. You should have used the M20 actually lay down the smoke screen around the MG42. But he didn't have munition for it due to the white phosphorus, so slightly missed opportunity I think there by Spanky, though he can soon actually just do it. Move up here, lay it on smoke, but now it is too late. Counter-attack from Miragefla, realising he made a bit of a mistake there. Few units in the east, Pioneers and Panzer Gunners, they need to move down here to help. There's the riflemen. So much going on, and there we go. Finally taking up, there go Panzer's moving in, but now we got the M20 back, the 2-2 moving in as well though to support. Panzer going to be out in the open, he should probably try to stick to the cow while moving down. There go 2-2 moving in, M20 falling back, Panzer was there taking heavy damage, they've rather been a bit limited. Oh, looks like there was a mine there actually. In which case very well placed, but in this case set off there by the 2-2. Reasons pushed back, but they managed to render the fuel point there neutral. We got a support corps going up there for Miragefla for Deutschland. And there we go, he can actually go for this EC8. They could also go for regular Shermans, Jackson Scots. So I think an EC8 would be a pretty good choice. And there we go, we got the M4A3E8. 20 moving ahead, 2-2 firing away, bombarding away. Sniper will release it, maybe taking some losses. Yes, they're trying to get the 2-2-2 there with a bazooka, but doesn't quite succeed. And Trinity going to fall back, and we've got troops reinforcing up here. Well, troops reinforcing heal back there as well. One thing to note though about Spanky, he actually hasn't gone for the weapon racks, but he's actually gone for grenades. So at least not initially, there won't be any sort of bazookas or BARs, which will also help him versus Miragefla. But even then, with what he's got, he's actually giving Miragefla quite the headache. 13 kills on the sniper. Pack grabbing the cut-off point. Miragefla will probably have to go for Stuk first just to have a decent chance versus the EC8. Lots of health, plenty of armor from medium tank. That's definitely going to require Stuk just to have a decent chance versus that. A Panzer Force just basically going to outright lose the EC8, whereas the Stuk does have the best opportunity besides the Pack 40 to do good damage. Plus the Stuk is a lot more mobile than the Pack 40. You could of course throw in some machine guns there on top of the Sherman EC8 there. A 50 cal would do good. Major moving about, Grenadiers hanging back. We see no upgrades so far for the Grenadiers. You might consider that. That would have also give a bit of an edge there versus the Riflemen, at least a bit something there to slow them down. Sniper firing away. I do think Miragefla should consider another MD-42 somewhere down the road. And there we go, attacking for several points again. Note the way he sort of attacks here. In fact, I'll just briefly pause to sort of explain, because this is actually incredibly rare to see an American player attack like this. And certainly not on Angerville, but even then, you know, I mean, he attacks from here, 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 and here. That is basically 4 points of attack versus a Wehrmacht player. This is some high-level stuff that we're seeing on display there. That is incredibly rare to see, actually. But again, I mean, this is really one of the reasons why I just don't like playing on Angerville, because I have many memories of play like this happening against me. But really, absolutely outstanding play there by Spanky. Just had to pause and sort of point out this is some great stuff here. Amazing stuff. Anyways, Bosch change the Panzer. Looks like they're doing some good damage. MD-42 firing away. And trying to take a bit of damage to the 222. Sherman there getting pushed back there with the Pack 40. Taking good hits there for the Panzer up there. Canona. Grenade there on the M42. Panzer Grenadiers wiped by grenades there. Oh dear. Too much going on there for Miragefla to keep track of again. The many attacks here that Spanky's pulling off is making it hard, of course, for Miragefla then to have to manage his defences. And certainly had no mind for anything to sort of help there. So ultimately he got a Panzer squad. I don't think he actually lost something in return there. So he oh, there we go. Got a wipe, and that was a rifle squad. So that's a small victory there for Miragefla, but losing the Panzer I don't think quite right. We can get the reassurance, that might make up for it a bit, and there we go. Some small compensation there for Miragefla. We can now get the Stuk, and he probably should. And EC8, ever a big nasty threat. Also a fun fact about Shermans. They actually had more than one type of sight for the gunner, which did occasionally actually lead to some issues when the gunner then confused the sights and then sort of missed the mark because of that. But I do think that was on the rare end of things. There goes Sturmgeschütz on the way from Miragefla. Pioneers reinforcing, or should be reinforcing. He's pushing ahead here. I'm still getting some infantry kills. Spanky is not bad, but Spanky's overall just got the initiative. I mean, he's really just using the Americans to a great extent. Another push up here, and I do think what Miragefla needs is another MD-42 just to somehow contain all the infantry that Miragefla attacks with from all those ankles. I mean, that's really impressive. And there you go, another flank with the M20. He just goes in again and again and again. Panzerfaust going off, Pack 40 sitting up there. He might finally lose it. There we go, almost got it. 2-2 going in. M20 trying to go. We got White Phosphorus there on the Pack 40. MD-4 Jackson sits up there, and we got Sniper firing away. Almost got it, almost. Gets away. Miragefla then too occupied here, too much to manage. Pulling off an assault there, allows the M20 to get away. Damn well, good job there. 50 cal moving up here to help support Spanky's troops. Sherman moving up, we got the Stuk ready, the Grenadiers in a lot of trouble. Back here we got Pioneer sneaking about, and we got pushed there for the cough up, got the Stuk arriving. Sturmgeschütz, 3 Ausführung G, Schutz und misses. Got the 50 cal setting up, MD-42's not Grenadiers, everything needs to get back there. Also do think Miragefla should consider going for a doctor. I mean, he's really at the point where there's absolutely no advantage to it. Of course, the question is, what should he go for? I mean, none of the doctrines per se really help him with the counter situation. There's not really sort of particular way he can sort of play with it. I mean, there's nothing sort of helping his street as such, and there's nothing that sort of really helps counter it. I mean, the closest might be actually Storm Doctrine just for ambush camouflage, but also Regal Mines and such. You could, of course, also go Luftwaffe, get some supply drop zones going to get some more resources. Beyond that, it's I mean, it's not really sort of the best set of doctrines here. Miragefla has got to sort of counter the counter situation against them. Getting more Panzer Grenadiers though to sort of replace the lost.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
Sniper moving up, 2-2 firing away, 6 kills so far. Another kill down the rifle Grenadiers doing with the counter Dukes. Should perhaps also consider throwing on a machine gun, but there you go, incendiary close around. Halt Spanky's assault for the time being. And a bit of harassment there, Panzers moving up east again on their own. But it's time here for the mid-game analysis in terms of damage. We got here, Miragefla is actually quite in kills-wise, he's also hit, but I mean, Spanky just keeps up the pressure, he keeps up the momentum, he just sort of leads aggressively, and he's really keeping Miragefla on the back foot. Army value-wise, they're somewhat close. We can see that sort of several times Spanky's got a sort of decent lead there in points held. He's clearly leading away there as well. I mean, really just the aggressive tactics that Spanky keeps doing are just working out quite well for him. I mean, this is some absolutely outstanding play. And Miragefla is just struggling to keep up with this because, you know, you don't see a lot of American players playing like that at the moment. They tend to play more like a sledgehammer. You don't just see these types of, you know, several point attacks utilising the aggressive speed and momentum just sort of hit here and there with all the firepower they can muster. So in that sense, I suspect Miragefla is just struggling a bit to sort of keep up with it. And I do think, again, more machine guns will be needed to sort of keep that track of this. More machine guns will be needed. I do think he should go ambush. The Storm Doctrine gets some ambush camouflage, and I do think he might also consider going for half tracks just to lay down the mines, but also reinforce his troops, ensuring he doesn't have to reinforce as much there, allowing him more ability to actually push back against Spanky. But the problem is he has to retreat every time once Spanky retreats, and then of course, you know, he just doesn't really have much chance to push against Spanky, punish him for, you know, pulling off that sort of stuff there. So I do think a half track, but in two ways, with Storm Doctrine serving Miragefla quite well. Plus, of course, you can also then consider tactical movement just to rush ahead as well. He needs speed, you know, to move ahead, you know, once, you know, Spanky's pushed away there. Plus, an artillery piece could maybe be a bit useful. I think it's primarily just ambush and Regal Mines. I think it's going to be helpful here for Miragefla. Otherwise, the second Stug I think would be a pretty good choice to get as soon as possible. Just sort of further overpower the EC8s, which Spanky's just getting more off, and the more he can sort of just shoot at them, the better, and the faster he can get them down, the better. Frontal machine guns will also help somewhat better the infantry. More Panzer Grenadiers may also be a good idea down the road, but I think initially more MG42s, more Stugs. He could of course also go for Luftwaffe supply doctrine just for the supply drop zones, which wouldn't be a bad idea either, per se. But again, I think Storm Doctrine is the way to go for Miragefla considering the situation. For Spanky, weapon racks, BARs, bazookas, I think we're doing quite well, but otherwise, you know, for him to consider laying down some smoke screens, actually attacks just to further add to the confusion there during the attacks and make it even harder for Miragefla to defend. Another option would be actually after the second EC8 to throw in a Scott just to provide a bit of light artillery to bombard during the attacks. I think that could also work out quite nicely there for Spanky. But beyond that, I mean, he's just playing so well, there's not really much to criticise upon there. I mean, really, it's just all up to Miragefla, so trying to overcome this because he's just under so much extreme pressure here from Spanky. It's absolutely crazy.
The Germans just cut off our supply lines.
But so far, Miragefla has been able to weather the storm decently. He's actually pushed back and he managed to gain some ground there, but Spanky is not making it easy here for Miragefla. He's not making it easy. Of course, one thing Spanky could consider is actually switch out his crews with each other just to get some more experience on the tanks. Again, pushing up here. Another easy hit there, ramming for Spanky. 2-2 setting out. And we got fortified armor doctrine there chosen for Miragefla. I mean, hold down could work, though it's going to be tricky. The Panzer IV perhaps in the right place, it could do some damage with that, I guess. And I suppose Panzer tactician is also useful. I suppose you could try and set up an elephant, but that's going to be a bit tricky again, the way that Spanky is attacking. I don't think the elephant would be allowed to just deal with the armoured assaults head on very easily. And Spanky would just try and flank in and probably knock it out. The command tank, though, would be quite helpful, I think. So, I mean, it does have some options there, though personally I think I would have gone Storm Doctrine. Stug moving ahead here, trying to catch one of those EC8s, and again note what he's doing. Again, we've sort of got a main assault, but we've also got a flanking force here, more mobile, M20, followed up by an EC8. So while he's then sort of catching the attention of Miragefla's main force, it then hits from the side. But there you go, Pack 40 still pulling back, perhaps this time Miragefla was sensing what's going on. EC8 by moving up here, getting prepared for deep flank as well. M20 there taking hits, almost got it, almost! One more shot, EC8 moving in. Pack 40 still needs to open up. Got the M20, finally about the same time, we got more assault going up there, 2-2, and Sniper needs to pull back here, Pack 40 still needs to turn about. This is getting ugly, EC8, oh dear, MD42 needs to turn about as well, 2-2 down. Still there getting hit on the EC8, shot penetrated the frontal armor there, 50 caliber tank from the south, but looks like he might soon get into trouble. Sniper also dead, a devastating blow right there to Miragefla, devastating blow, he's got plenty of manpower though. And there you go, EC8 strikes again as soon as the other one hits. Pulls back, the first one hits again, and then we got white phosphorus. Spanky just keeps it up. Crazy. And then just grabbing territory while all this is going on. And then swings back the first EC8, though this time around he might be able to be suffering some trouble here. Target weak point here could do the trick. Target weak point, shoots the heat round, Jürgen. The heat round. 9 sets of termos for coffee. The heat round. Might be setting up for a Panzer IV, though I think another EC8 would be helpful. Then again, with all the infantry about there, of course, a Panzer IV might be what he's looking for. Christ. And there's being pushed back by a rifle and good grenade there, troops reinforcing. Lieutenant sneaking about, Stuke moving ahead. There you go, 50 caliber sawing through the Pack 40 crew. Air reconnaissance here from Miragefla, trying to get some kind of understanding of the situation, trying to figure out what the hell is going on and what he can do against Spanky. Meanwhile, Sniper on the way there from Miragefla, going to replace it, just want something as opposed to keep bleeding out Spanky there. Rather than hanging about, Pioneers push back. EC8 Major. And he's reinforcing, there you go, Sniper number 2 arriving from Miragefla. EC8 pulling back. Raven under fire. Panzer Grenadiers, Pioneers. He just got that 5th gun here. Spanky's being pretty bold. He's just forgotten about it. Miragefla going for a Panzer IV, not an additional Stu. We got a regular Sherman on the way for Spanky there. Wonder if there's a reason for that actually. Strikes a bit odd to get a regular Sherman. You got EC8s. 50 caliber down to half health. He's basically, I think, using the Grenadiers spot for the Sniper. He's moving about. I mean, he's pretty much just penned Miragefla into his base there. Panzer IV halfway down there for Miragefla. EC8's Raven Lieutenant moving ahead. Sniper. Oh, careful, careful. Pack 40 setting up. Rifleman Lieutenant being suppressed.
We have a new Panzer IV.
And no, he cancelled the Panzer IV, went for a command tank, which again should give us a bit more durability. And we got, briefly looked like he was calling in white phosphorus straight to the base there for Miragefla. That would have been pretty mean. Looks like Miragefla preparing here for another assault. He's preparing his troop first. Closing in on halfway to 52. 3 tanks out here for Spanky again. He's setting up himself again for another assault here into the flanks. So once Miragefla pushes forward here, he's going to get hit from as many points as possible. Of course, at the same time, he could also just pull up another tank, join up with the regular Sherman, and then tank into the base, threatening Miragefla for here as well. That would also be pretty mean. The command tank there spearheading the effort. Pack 40 Stu Rifle moving up here under the aegis of the command tank, making sure they are a bit harder to kill there, which is not a bad idea, I suppose. There you go, rough flanking straight into the command tank. Shots fired, Grenadiers, Pioneers. Panzer is moving ahead here under fire from the EC8. Got the Stuke supporting. Doesn't have enough ammunition for a target weak point. That would really be his best option there. There's the EC8 just knocking out his gun. Assault fighting him before 2. Command tank. We got white phosphorus down. The Pack 4. Sherman flanking in. Stuke moving ahead. EC8 trying to get away. Rather than taking damage, Grenadiers moving ahead. Might try and Panzer Faust. Sherman there taking damage. Lower than half health. Pack 40 almost down. Stuke needs to pull back to deal with the other Shermans. Rifleman Lieutenant MD42 taking heavy damage. Command tank doing what it can. Main gun firing. High explosive round after high explosive round. Almost got the Sherman there. And there goes Sherman down through sheer luck there. Spanky did not have it abandoned, otherwise that could have been given him Mirage, but their chance to really push back. Lieutenant there getting on some hits, even though he's getting pinned down. EC8 continues to bombard away. Stuke holding back. Vetri 2 though should try and catch the other EC8. Pack 40 is going to need some healing and some reinforcement, and Kennedy is just reinforcing. 50 calibers are pressed here. EC8 moving up. Command tank might want to support as well a bit. Panzer is moving up, low on health. Still, somewhat successful counter-attack there by Miragefla, though Spanky did his best to sort of disrupt it, I think. Another EC8 there on the way for Spanky. There goes Stuke flanking in. No target weak point, but Vetri 2 there gives slightly higher rate of fire, but also a bit more armour. Not that the armour they has actually helps us the EC8 at all. There go pulling back. Rifle moving in. Command tank moving up, and we got white thrusters again on the MD-42. Driving them off swift to fall back in the face of the Fed's Panzerwagen. Troops enforcing healing up. We got another Pack 40 on the way there for Miragefla.
Send your orders.
EC8 setting out. Rifleman got the other EC8 repaired almost. That's going to be 3 EC8s. There's a command tank and a Stuke. 3 Model G, Veteran C2. There we go. Pioneers caught here in a pretty bad position by the EC8 and Major supporting it, though they're getting the Major guarding him with an MP40s. Meanwhile, another push for the card point in the centre. We got the command tank rushing in. Nonetheless, managed to cut off, and we got Pioneers from up the east trying to harass, draw away some attention from perhaps the west. And with more anti-tank guns, he should be able to present a bit more firepower versus the EC8s, though Spanky's doing quite well then, trying to make them hard to for the Pack 40 to knock out. A few kills there, Stuke moving ahead. And there we go, another flanking assault here from Spanky. I'm surprised Mirage hasn't even tried to consider mining that spot, but there you go, setting up the rate of fire. I think fire through the Bocage straight at the command tank would work. EC8 coming up through the centre here. Rifle flanking, Pack 40 stay pretty much rifle spotting ahead there. Stuke opening up, then the EC8 needs to pull back, Pack 40 on it as well. A few hits in there. Panzer Grenadiers about to get wiped out by the EC8s. Scheiße. No, looks like they managed it. Rifle forced away, and we've got the EC8 just continue to drive about. Pack 40s need to turn about, deal with this new threat. A target weak point from the Pack 40 might just be what he needed, so just disable it for a brief point of time. No sign of that, no heat rounds, and the EC8 quick pulls back. He's making good use of the Bocage there. Just sort of harass and keep up the pressure there, forcing Mirage to constantly have to worry about his flanks. And note, he's just basically concentrating all of his anti-tank as it's now the Pack 40 and the Stuke here. Hanging back there. Nasty work there by Spanky. Panzer Grenadiers reinforcing. Also noting the Stuke is halfway to Veteran 3. If you get to Veteran 3, he might have a really good chance of giving Spanky a good beating, since the Stuke 3, Veteran 3, has a high rate of fire and good mobility. Combine that with target weak point, he can actually do a lot of damage then to enemy tanks and clear them out pretty quickly then if Spanky's not careful. We actually got the command tank setting up their hold down, increasing range, rate of fire, accuracy and so on. Also durability, forming a position that's going to make it difficult for Spanky to attack head on. Rifleman, EC8 moving up, they've got EC8 striking against Pioneers in the east, need to retreat. Pack 40s. Unity being held by the command tank, closing in a Veteran 2-1. 146 within 89 victory points, looking pretty tense here, looking pretty tense with Miragefla. But he's clearly still fighting for Deutschland für Endsieg. Grenadiers reinforcing light machine gun on the way there. EC8 hanging back, going for the munitions point. Stuke not quite reacting, command tank just waiting about there. Ready for a pulse in the assault, so of course he couldn't move it up further and then hold it down again. But then again, he wants to probably defend the cut-off point here, no matter the cost as well. I mean, he's known, Spanky of course, now to attack throughout the fight there. Sniper bleeding away, Veteran C2 already, that's not bad at all. Smoke screen down, oh, cheeky, and there we go, you see it's moving up. He knows where the Pack 40 sign, he also knows where the Stuke is, bit of a risky move there, but then again, the Pack 40 sign close enough to support, to attacking, to defend the troops. Stuke shoots, scores a hit. Pack 40 shoots, doesn't score a hit. 50 caliber opening up. Command tank could try and rush it. Stuke holding back here. Miragefla is clearly a bit paranoid about what Spanky could do. Again, Spanky's been making very good use of the map so far. More Pioneers on the way. Yes, Marshall was yet to spot any of the M6 anti-tank mines. Spanky's laid down. There goes he moving up, getting flanked here by the command tank. Pack 40 Stoop turns about their target weak point. Target weak point. Hunted down, hunted down. Otto, step on it. Veteran on the command tank, ready to for the EC8. Stoop almost, veteran Z3. Meanwhile, got another assault here. Pack 40 setting up. No veteran. You do have target weak point on one of them. Stoop needs to go back, double back. Oh dear, again. The constant hit and run attacks, the constant diversions, the baiting. Smokescreen on the Pack 40 as well, just hit and run all the time, here and there. Stoop moving in though, scores ahead, almost 53, almost 53. There we go, slip away. Another unit lost there, somewhere for Miragefla. We should definitely get another Stook here to help deal with the Shermans. Another Stook. Another Sturmgeschütz, Miragefla. You have the resources. Schnell. Grabbing the point there. MT-42 setting up. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten more than one, to be honest. Lieutenant EC8 hang about here. After we heading straight to the command tank. Pack 40 hanging about. There you go, Panzer's doing good work. There we go, unit wiped, unit wiped. I mean, right now we actually know in terms of population, Miragefla's, oh well, never mind, the tanks are repairing, so I was about to say, oh, that's really neat, but you know, the tanks are being repaired, so obviously it's not quite the same there. In fact, their sizes are probably about the same there. Finally, it's been engaged for the EC8. Command tank up support a bit closer to TT2. I think he's trying to play for a regular Panzer IV. When he probably should be going for a Stoop, but there you go, you see it here. Command tank going in. Stoop needs support. Put a bit of pressure there. Command tank moving in. Shoots. Probably either fails to hit or fails to penetrate. You got Panzer Grenadier hiding right nearby. And there you go, he's going for a regular Panzer IV. And we got a fourth EC8 on the way there for Spanky. A fourth EC8. He's really been able to take advantage again of the fuel cache, which he's just had, I think, from almost the start of the game. That thing has probably been running him with a lot of fuel. Plus all the fuel he's just been gaining just from denying Miragefla, of course, large chunks of the map. So now there, eventually 3 Pack 40 needs to turn a bit more. Pack 40 is the command tank. EC8 rolling forward. There you go, hits. Target big point. Target big point. Target's a big point, Jürgen. Why doesn't he use target big point? White Frost was going down there. Stug moving in, shoots. No target weak point from the Stug either. Why does he hate target weak point? Almost got one there. Oh, Sherman down. Sherman plant kaputt. Amerikanischer Panzer kaputt. Almost got the other one. There we go. Shoot, shoot, shoot now. They're turning the wrong way. Otto. Can he get it? Ah, miss. Meanwhile, further fun. Here we got one EC8 moving up. We got a Panther moving up support. Stu pulling back there, rushing back. Got troops under fire. Command tank veteran C2. Regular Panther 4 moving up there. Shoot the EC8, penetrate, then Panzerfaust it. We should have waited with the Panzerfaust. Timing matters. Timing matters, Miragefla. You got a bit too eager there, I think. Shot bounced. EC8 moving in. Got two there. Got a Sug moving in. Heat round, Miragefla. Got the EC8 though, got it down, kaput. Holy moly, he might actually be able to do this. Panzerfaust and the EC8 failed to go off, and again, not enough damage to really damage the engine. Stug whirling about there like a drunk ballerina. Amazing counterattack here by Miragefla, knocking out 2 EC8s, 2 to go. Though had he perhaps handled things slightly better, he might be able to get more, but oh well. No point in complaining about that now. Right, moving ahead here into the Panzer Fort, taking damage. Sherman moving up there. Stug needs to get off target weak point. Target weak point, disable its gun. Moving too close there. Ah, damage engine. No target weak point. EC8's got no problem now maneuvering about there with the Stug damage engine. Cannot keep track there. Panzer Fort down.
Our Panzer forces have been reduced by 1.
Where were the Panzer Grenadiers doing all of this? They were just hiding in the house. Stug's about to go down. 9, popping smoke, but it's too late. 9, not my beautiful Stug. Panzer 4 here doing what it can, almost bombing up 50 crew, but the Stug goes down. Stug goes down.
We have lost a
Brutal fight, brutal fight. And now Miragefla doesn't have enough resources for another Stug. 44 points left. He could grab that 50 cal, perhaps help hold of some of that territory. Grenadiers moving up. Panzer's finally moved out of their house, but now they're a bit outnumbered, a bit surrounded. Without armor support as well. Command tank moving up. Oh, EC moving up there. 1 pack 40, 1 command tank. Neither in really good condition. Miragefla about to get overwhelmed. Still some time away from another Stug. Panzer's doing what they can. Veteran 2, but low on health. Pack 40. Grenadiers, Pioneers moving in. White Phosphorus down here. Pack 40 in a lot of trouble. Sniper retreats. 24 points left. Another easy hit there on the way for Spanky. Pack 40 shoots. No, it doesn't. Panzerfaust. Got Rifleman pulling back there. Panzer does hang about still again, though they can't really do much in this fight. Pack 40 somehow still functional. Another Pack 40 on the way there for Miragefla.
The enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun.
So many EC8s.
I fear we are losing. With 10 points remaining.
Panzerfaust. Pioneers wiped. There goes he trying to miss. Oh, one shot's the sniper. Miragefla's clearly not happy with that either way. GG. GG, I think this is it. Command tank's about to go down. Pack 4 in pretty bad position. Victory points are falling apart. EC8 is just devastating Miragefla's troops. And that's GG. Got the tank there, but that's about it. So game over, Miragefla I think was really close there, but overall I think had he just used target weak point, but he never did. He never did. Remember to use target weak point in your Stugs, but also your Pack 40. You think that was one of the sort of larger tactical mistakes Miragefla did. He never used target weak point. He could either stand the tank completely or just run his gun inoperable for about 10 seconds, which either way could have done huge for Miragefla. So I think that was one of his bigger mistakes of doing some of these fightings. I also think the Doctrine again, I think he would have benefited more from Storm Doctrine and another MD4 too early on. I mean, he played well, but ultimately there's some small mistakes are cropping up. And Spanky just kept up this massively aggressive play. Constant flanking, constant hit and run, diversion, baiting. I mean, that's amazing, amazing. Great stuff there. Big round of applause there to Spanky, really just showing people how it's done. In a terrible, terrible fashion. I mean, really well played there. The only thing he probably could have benefited from was some BARs, maybe some bazookas, but otherwise, well played there by Spanky. GG. GG, well played. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave you tears for your matches. If you did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. And if not, send me some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial LinkedIn. Cheers, thank you for watching, and hope to see you all another time. Bye.